Okay, let's use this Denver Nuggets salary data to talk about transforming data, which is a huge idea in AP statistics. Right now, all these salaries are in dollars, and the numbers are honestly massive. We've got values like 50 million, 30 million, all the way down to about half a million. So the first thing I want to do is make the data easier to work with without changing the overall shape of the distribution. So before we transform anything, let's describe what we have. The minimum salary is about 578,577 dollars, and the maximum is about 51.4 million. The median is about 3 million, and the distribution is very right skewed because a few superstars make way more than everyone else. This skew is important, and we want to make sure our transformation doesn't hide it. And the first transformation, I added $1 million to every salary, and this is key. I'm adding the same number to every single data value. And when I do that, the minimum increases by 1 million, the quartiles increase by 1 million, the median increases by 1 million, the mean increases by 1 million, and the maximum increases by 1 million too. Basically, the entire distribution just shifts to the right. What does not change is just as important. And the spread stays the same, the IQR stays the same, the standard deviation stays the same, and the shape stays the same. So adding a constant changes location, but not variability or shape. And now let's look at a different transformation. Instead of adding, I divide every salary by 1 million. So now everything is measured in millions of dollars. So Jockey's salary goes from about $51 million to 51.4, and Murray's becomes 36, and so on. This doesn't change who makes more or less, it just changes in the scale. And when I multiply or divide all values by the same number, the mean changes, the median changes, and the quartile change. The IQR also changes, and the standard deviation also changes. And everything gets scaled up or down. But again, something stays the same. The shape of the distribution, the skew, and last but not least, the relative position of data values. So Jockey is still the highest, the minimum is still the minimum, and the distribution is still right skewed. And here's a key comparison you need to remember, which is right here. Adding or subtracting a constant changes center, does not change spread. Multiplying or dividing by a center changes center, and it also changes spread, and neither one changes the shape. And we transform data like this because it makes numbers easier to interpret, it makes calculations simpler, and it lets us compare data more cleanly. But even after transforming, the story of the data stays the same. So anytime you see a transformation question, ask yourself two things. Did we add or did we multiply? That tells you exactly what changes and what doesn't. So this is all for this video, and I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching.